Welcome back to another edition of Laying It Down. It is February 9th on a Tuesday, joined by Scout, joined by Sloth. Super Bowl recap inbound. What's going on?
Told you so.
Yeah, I had a bad Super Bowl. Yeah.
Dude, this is his game. Like, I don't know what you were thinking, man. I don't know what you were thinking. You just recency bias, and you don't remember the man owns this game, and it should be called the Tom Brady Trophy.
Tom Brady.
It's crazy.
7 Super Bowl, more than any other franchise in the NFL, and wasn't really much of a game at all. 31-9, Tampa Bay. We'll get into it. Before we do, follow us Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all there, and Twitch. We're there sometimes. Yeah, let's get into it. I don't know where you want to start. Patrick Mahomes' lack of help, if that's how you view it. Scout said Chiefs by a bajillion. I think is what he said. So,
I did.
And they didn't score a touchdown.
It was something like that. They didn't. They got blown out. Yeah, well, I'll start there. So I thought this game was going to play out literally the exact opposite, but the pass rush of the Bucs was just unstoppable. Shaq Barrett, Ndamukong Suh, JPP, those guys were coming after Patrick Mahomes. I saw a stat where he ran around like 490 yards or something in the backfield, constantly under duress. And he was under pressure. He had to get rid of the ball, and he was under pressure in under 2.5 yards 46% of the time throughout the game. And Brady was 10%. So that
His offensive linemen matter.
Yeah, offensive linemen, they definitely matter. I didn't think it was going to matter that much, but clearly that was the difference in the game. And when Mahomes did get the ball to the receivers, they just didn't show up. Kelsey had a couple drops. Tyreek Hill had a drop in the end zone, hit him in the face mask. Who was that? Was it Pringle or Demarcus Robinson? Whoever that was, hit him in the face mask. They could have potentially had 2 touchdowns where receivers had the ball or they didn't have the ball, hit him in the face mask. And that Superman throw that Mahomes made and the dude just hit him in the face mask in the end zone was ridiculous. Like, I don't know how he even makes that throw. There was another throw he made that was Pringle in the back of the end zone.
It's a play before, I think.
Yeah, when it was on the other side of the field and he was backtrack and just flung it like this. And it was only where his guy had a chance while he was getting hit. Mahomes still, even the stat sheet didn't show that he had a good game, and he didn't have a good game by all accounts. But the dude was running for his life the entire game. The Chiefs defense didn't show up. I think, what did they have? 2 punts. They forced them to 2 punts in the beginning of the game, and then that was it. Brady was like, Tyrann Mathieu, I own you. I'm going to rent free in your head.
I loved that moment.
So, and then Antoine Winfield at the end with the peace sign. That was also great. So, really, shout out to the Bucs. Yeah. They deserved it. Tampa Bay and the NFL should retire number 12. Forever. Put it in the rafters in every stadium.
Well, you did a hell of a recap right there. The only thing that I want to add that nobody seems to be talking about is Andy Reid and timeouts. Little battle that nobody really seems to be watching there. End of the first half, he's calling timeouts to help Tampa Bay. Yeah. It's a 14-6 game. Tampa Bay ran the ball for 2 yards, got nothing the first play. Kansas City calls a timeout. The next they do a screen, they get to like 3rd and 1. Kansas City calls another timeout. So there's like 40 seconds left, and Tampa Bay still has 2 or 3 timeouts. They didn't have to use any yet. And they go right down the field with 2 pass interference plays and take 2 deep shots. I don't know if you didn't see the game last week against Green Bay, but they scored right before the half to end the game. They scored right before the half to end the game. Yeah. You literally got to let that just end. Don't call any timeouts. I know you're the Chiefs. I know you think you could just get a quick score, tie this game up, but you're going in down 1 score. Like, that's not that bad.
And you have the ball at half.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think Andy Reid kind of screwed the pooch on that. other than that, I mean, so it's Tampa Bay. I mean, I think the home field kind of mattered a little bit. I know it wasn't exactly Tampa Bay fans, but there's something about playing at home. I mean, if this game is played in Kansas City at the same conditions, I think the Chiefs win too. So I think playing at home was a big factor as well. And then it was just lit to watch Tom Brady on Instagram Live or whatever. Everybody's celebrating. He's just at his locker packing up, like, all right, see you guys later. I don't do these locker room celebrations anymore.
He's too old.
That was it. I stopped after Super Bowl IV. Now I just pack up.
Yeah.
And then Gronk, I don't know if you guys heard that audio that came out, but they like ran out to each other. They're just like, "This is what we do, baby. Like you're too great." And this is a little, worse of the week. Didn't get to it, but I fucking had Gronk 2 touchdowns. I had it. It was like plus 2,200 or some dumb shit. I had it, guys. I looked at it. I was like, yo, let's just have this. I hit the back button, lost all my bets that I had. So then I had to go back in and try to find them. Blaming the girlfriend on that one. I got a phone call in the middle of trying to lock everything in. We missed out on a huge payday. I figured it made so much sense to me. I was like, Gronk's going to have a day. Who does Brady go to in the Super Bowl when he knows he's got to trust somebody? Gronk. And then I didn't take a single Gronk prop. And I went and I was chasing last fucking AFC championship, and I took all the Tyreek Hill shit.
Mm-hmm. Moment of silence for you.
At least this guy didn't poison our brains, though. We stayed away from the poison.
He did his best.
Didn't drink the poison. And I accidentally bet tails twice, so that hurt. That was a tough loss to jump from the
brutal. That's brutal.
At least you hit on Tampa Bay, though, right? Got your money back.
I took them alternate line. I took them minus 3.5. That's how I thought Vegas was wrong in this game, and I was like, they're not underdogs. Give me them favored.
Yeah,
plus 175 on it. So
nice.
Saved the night a little bit.
What this game showed you is like offensive line really matters. Left tackle, right tackle gone. I mean, it helps. So the playbook is out on the Chiefs offense. It's hurt both their offensive linemen, have an elite pass rush, and you'll be fine. But it was
and have your quarterback be Tom Brady.
Yeah. So that's the formula. Because now people are like on ESPN and stuff. They're saying like the playbook's out. Like they know this is it. This is how you stop them. It's like, yeah, well, not really. Also, like you guys said, the receivers couldn't catch a damn thing. It was weird, man. I didn't think it was as boring as everyone, like the game itself, because I was like in disbelief of what the Bucs were doing defensively. Like, this is Patrick Mahomes. He couldn't do anything. Had no help. It was unbelievable. And yeah, I mean, I hated Brady for a long time, but now it's just like the dude is so damn good. And I don't know what it is, man, if it's just he instills this crazy confidence in his teammates or whatever, but I mean, no debate, man. Mahomes isn't going to be the best ever. It's going to be Brady. Unless they match up for round 2 next year, Super Bowl. I don't know, man. I think Mahomes got a shot at 2, but I think 1 is out of reach.
Scout, I'm putting you on blast.
All right, let's hear it. I deserve it.
This was right at the end of the first half, 8:11 p.m. Right when everybody in the group chat, Brady the motherfucking GOAT, Thomas Brady, wow. You chime in with Brady hasn't done shit. So you were super salty. You were super salty. To which Woody responds, I mean, he's 16 for 20, 140 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half.
I think his anger was coming from the questionable pass interference calls and then just Rod Breland. Like,
best part is he doesn't stop there, folks.
I don't. I keep it going.
He goes, I mean, he's playing well, but Chiefs are terrible. And then he goes, 7 minutes after that, threw 20 on Chiefs money line. Whatever he says, that was a rage. That was a 25-minute rage. This man, everybody else is chilling, watching the weekend, getting another beer. This man was raging, just waiting for the live lines to come up.
And I know BK didn't answer, but I'm assuming he was in the same boat.
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard
he was-
today.
He was at my
BK
house. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
BK over. You know, sometimes it's hard to go over. It's as hard to go 11-0 as it is to go over 11. And
Yeah, he did it.
okay, on the wrong team.
We've all been there.
Oh man, yeah, it was a rough time on the betting scene. I did hit. I told you earlier in the group chat about over 1.5 interceptions. That was my lock of the game, and that hit.
Got it.
Luck, I needed a little luck there, but it hit. It hit.
Interceptions were a little crazy in that game.
They were.
They're all off like tip balls and shit.
Mhm.
It almost hit real quick for him unless that one got called back.
I know. Yeah,
You
but who is it? Is it Brashard Breeland? How do you say Rashard?
Richard or Burchard? I think
Yeah,
now
whatever
that we're
his
saying
name
it,
is,
it sounds
Breeland.
like
He
He's
is
ass.
the worst cornerback in the NFL, and he shouldn't be on a roster next year.
oh man.
He was getting roasted. Brady didn't
Brashard.
throw the ball. Besides Tyrann Mathieu, when he was coming at him for that hot sec, he didn't throw the ball anywhere else except for at Brashad Breeland. Dude, he couldn't even cover the third string tight end. If Brady puts that ball on him in the
Mhm.
in the end zone, that's a touchdown on a fade route for the third string tight end. I mean, it's inexcusable. Get
Fournette
him-
ran his ass over a couple times too.
I know. Playoff Lenny is a beast.
You mentioned it. I got
Damn it.
so hyped when Matthew was going at Brady and Brady like went back at him. I was like, dude, you don't do this. And then he comes out, he like tweeted and deleted it, but said like Brady said something that I'll never repeat.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was that? What was that trying to imply? What do you
Yeah.
call you?
Careful,
Punk?
buddy.
Called him the
because
B word.
Yeah.
Call him the
like,
B word.
guys
he
are-
called him a bitch.
it's
and
like,
that's
you're
what
a
he was,
bitch,
dude,
and I'll
'cause
throw
if
You're
that
a
right
baby
at you.
back bitch.
If you read his lips, he was like, I'm going to come at you all game. What does he do later on? AB in the end zone
Yep.
after a pass.
Dude, what a
interference.
route.
Yeah, dude. AB for fantasy fuckboys. I might be keeping him just to play with that fire of who knows.
Dude,
if
it's
he'll get in
crazy to
trouble.
look at that team and just be like, wow, like everybody that scored in the Super Bowl came there because of Brady. Leonard
Literally.
Fournette, Gronk, Antonio Brown.
Yep.
And what do you think they're going to do next year? Guys are going to
I
stay
think-
for less money, and they're going
They
to
have
get
all their
guys that-
coaches.
yeah, dude, it's like I know
They're
repeats
gonna have
are
a full
hard.
off
But
season.
Brady's
I don't
done.
know who they're losing, if anybody. I mean,
Maybe
I'm assuming they're
Godwin,
losing.
but-
Some
I doubt
and
it.
Godwin is a
cares?
factor, and then Devin
Scotty
White.
Miller's going to be an All-Pro next year.
Did
'Cause
he
there's-
play?
I don't even know if he played.
Scotty
at all.
Miller? Did he
I don't think he
play?
played. He didn't have anything in the Super Bowl. I think he actually had. Was he on that one streak near the end of the half that was interference?
No,
I thought
that was Mike
him.
Evans.
Yeah,
That
it
was
Evans.
okay.
Breeland tackled Mike Evans, and the ball was 10 yards out of reach.
If Godwin leaves, Scotty Miller's just going to step up, and I think they even have another guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Antonio
rookie
Brown.
Johnson.
No, Johnson.
Rookie?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, that they love. So like, they're going to be fine at wide receiver. I don't know if Gronk comes back. He seems to be more of a pass blocker, but
I think he might.
if Brady wants him, I know he's going to be there because he's like, fuck it, I'll just go win it. They're going to be better next year.
I
They
know.
literally are. So I don't know who beats them.
Yeah.
I don't. The team that I've seen on Twitter and stuff like that, is especially if they get Watson or Wentz, is maybe the 49ers.
Hmm.
I mean,
With a
think about all
healthy
the
defense.
I mean, their whole team fucking tore their ACL in New York. So if they come back healthy, I mean, I guess there's a thought. And then nobody's talking about them, but Belichick, watch all this shit happen.
Yeah.
Belichick wants his revenge. I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots imagine the Patriots come out of nowhere, grab Watson, and it's Watson versus Breeze in the Super Bowl, Belichick versus Brady. Like, that's what we want. Give me the storylines.
I'll literally curl up.
They
in the
did
ball
have a
and
lot of
die.
people opt out too, and they
Mhm.
played a lot better than a lot of people anticipated. So I mean, yeah, there's something to that. I don't think the Patriots miss the playoffs again.
And
If
in
they
conclusion-
do, is Belichick overrated? Maybe.
Yeah.
I
Depends-
think you might
depends
have
on
to
his
give him a
roster.
little wiggle room after
Depends
the
on the
goat
roster.
leaves.
Yeah. Depends on the roster.
All right.
Just a little
Um,
bit after the goat leaves.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Brady, I think greatest of all time in any sport. And I think he
Oh my god.
probably passed Jordan with this one. I don't know if that was even a thing before that, but
Well, Bulls made the playoffs without Jordan.
but I'm just saying in the sense of Brady just went through Drew Brees. I know it's the end of the career.
On the road.
Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau, and then beats Patrick Mahomes, who's supposed to be the next GOAT. So I greatest run ever. probably.
Yeah.
I mean, even when we were talking about it earlier in the year, we thought playoffs maybe.
I didn't think they were even making the playoffs.
Yeah, they didn't think they were
What an
going to win
idiot.
three straight road games and then win the Super Bowl. So
Yeah, and this is the league that has the most parity, and he has more
think
Super
that-
Bowls
yeah.
than any other franchise. Like, how crazy is that?
and you can combine 18 teams. And
Yeah.
he still has more Super Bowls. That's stupid.
Apparently, he has like more Super Bowl. I don't know if it's Super Bowl or playoff touchdowns than like basically all the other great quarterbacks combined. I said it was like Manning, Favre, like all those dudes.
There's just
incredible.
stupid stats out there. There's one that's like all-time playoff wins. It's like Tom Brady 34 or something like that, right? Then it's like all-time playoff wins, and then for Brady, only including championships and Super Bowls, he has 17 or something stupid like that, right? And then he's tied with the first person who has 17 wins total, which is like Joe Montana. Then it was like Super Bowl or playoff wins after the age of like 37 or 36, and he has like 14 of those or some dumb shit like that. It's just like it's crazy.
Yeah. Also, credit to Bruce Arians. After post game, he was like, "I didn't do shit this year. It was all my assistants."
Todd Bowles resurrected himself.
Todd Bowles, Byron Leftwich.
Yep.
Those guys came to coach.
Yep.
Yeah, Todd Bowles, man, what a game plan he had. He took Carlton Davis, got absolutely fried in the first meeting against the Chiefs. Takes Carlton Davis off of Tyreek Hill, puts him on Sammy Watkins, then puts Murphy Bunning on Tyreek Hill and brackets him the entire game and blitzes the fuck out of Mahomes.
Yeah.
And they just shut the Chiefs down.
Yep.
I mean, it was incredible. What great game plan, great play calls from Todd Bowles. If they weren't in the Super Bowl, he'd be a head coach.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the NFL needs to change that rule.
I agree.
Like, you can't hire guys like that's just like the enemy would have a job too, I think.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I think you should just make everybody wait to the end of the year.
Yeah, one or the other. Either free reign or nothing until the end of the year.
I'd say nothing. Nothing. Yeah, like why? Why does a team that fucking went 1-15 get any advantage in the off season to like build your team? You should not get to do extra practices or no. You get to wait till the season's over, just like if you were playing in it. Then there's a 2-week open period for all the and if it's not COVID, you just have you should just do it at the combine, not the combine, I guess, but like you just hold like a 2-week open thing where like just forum of like
they should have like an NFL draft, but NFL coaching hiring. It's like this event, and I don't know how you decide who goes first, but it's like this whole thing, and this guy's off the board, and there's drama, and you can trade up and back and for players, and I don't know. That'd be cool.
If any league could do it, it'd be the NFL.
Yeah, I don't know how you decide that.
Keep the season going end of February. 2 weeks at the end of the year, or 2 weeks extra after the Super Bowl, and then once March starts, boom, you get your team.
Yep.
Right before Selection Sunday, you take that Saturday, and you make it the NFL coaching announcements, and you just do one live TV show where each franchise that had a coaching vacancy comes up and announces who their next coach is.
Yeah.
Electric. No leaks. You can't have any leaks. It was 2 weeks open.
Yeah.
You can hear who they interviewed, whatever, but then they just come out and announce the coach.
We might have
be awesome.
I guess maybe the free agent, like the coaches that are getting hired, might have to do the announcing, right? Do we have that backwards? Like, would Bieniemy have to?
No, you just have the general manager come out, the owner.
The owner
like
come
the
out.
hats? Like
High
school recruits.
Put their face on it.
If they don't get selected, they put an NFL hat on.
Yeah. And then on that Monday, the coach addresses the team.
Boom.
Yeah, perfect. Done.
You're welcome, Roger Goodell.
There we go.
You do that, then you got draft. Wait a couple months preseason. Done. I mean,
done.
All right, we just solved that. I didn't
we
expect to solve that tonight.
Yeah, that was easy.
Easy.
Did you guys watch the halftime show? I did not.
Yes,
at all.
I did.
I'm still lost in it. Still lost in the mirrors. I was
like an Iron Man looking guy or something. What was going on?
It was good. The Weeknd's a kind of a weird guy, so it fit.
conceptual art is basically the thing. So if you like that type of
Got it.
show, then you liked it. And then I think there were some limitations due to COVID, obviously. And that, apparently he put up like $7 million of his own money. I don't know, something crazy. That seems weird that you'd have to do that. I don't know.
Don't you pay to do it in the first place?
There was a time for like a good 6 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know. It seemed like forever. He was stuck in these like funhouse things.
Mm-hmm.
Not good for the intoxicated crowd. I was losing it, dude. It was it was not great. I mean, it's halftime. Come on.
Yeah, chill out, man.
We got a lot of things going on. I don't need to be put in the spin cycle. All right.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, it was no Beyonce. It was no J-Lo. So
no Shakira.
It was good. No Shakira, but it was good. Who's next? I was talking about it.
I have no idea.
I was talking about it with the girlfriend here, Ariana Grande.
Yeah, that would be a big hit.
That's my next guess. I think she's the biggest next that type of younger generation star. Yeah, it's either they're gonna go that or they're gonna go
Cardi B,
old, or they're gonna go old
AC/DC.
They're gonna go old rock, they're gonna go Blink 182 or something.
Oh, that would be fire.
Or something like that. Yeah.
The Beatles. Oh, they're dead. Oh, sorry.
Well, not all of them, but yeah.
Yo, you guys remember when they had
Just get Paul in here. We're good.
Hologram.
Remember when they had LMFAO? That was a bad one.
Yeah.
We were talking about all the bad ones too. There's some regrettable choices in there.
Yeah, Janet Jackson. Katy Perry.
Oh yeah,
I don't like Katy Perry.
Katy Perry was a wild one. She came out in that lion thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They should get
halftime show is not usually
Drake from State Farm should do it.
That
would
boy.
be lit.
That's your boy.
That is my boy. Did you saw a commercial, right?
I did. Were there any commercials besides that one that you were thought were funny or good? The cow milk one I thought was real weird when they were singing a song.
Yeah. Well,
that was weird.
I saw a tweet that said something like either they forced the CEO to do that or he wanted to do that, and neither is good.
It was bizarre.
Ashton Kutcher and that one.
The Cheeto one?
Mila Kunis?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Blanked on her name for a minute there, but yeah, that was a good one.
I feel like it was a little.
I watched a lot of commercials.
It was. I don't know. That one was good, but it was weird.
It was, but
it was the way they did it was weird.
The commercial game has seriously declined since 2000.
Well, yeah, everything has to be politically correct now.
Dude, do you remember there was
a deeper message or some dumb shit?
Danica Patrick years ago was it was a tease to see Danica Patrick naked, and we were 10 years old, and you had to go on GoDaddy.com.
And she was making out with everybody.
I'll go on GoDaddy.com.
Dude, I used to think GoDaddy.com was a porn site.
Yeah, what is it?
Because of those commercials.
Isn't it where you do websites?
Yeah, it's to get a website domain, but their commercials used to literally be Danica Patrick in the shower. And it was
it was go on GoDaddy to see more.
Yeah, and I was like, all right.
If you say so.
So age verification on
what is a website domain?
Yeah, I don't know. Sure. Sounds dirty.
Yeah, bring back the risque ones.
Dude.
There was no Budweiser didn't do any commercials.
Yeah, Reddit, a little shout out to the boys.
Fuck Reddit.
Did you see that? Reddit, a little 5-second.
I'm so done with it. We haven't even started talking about that. All the hold the line. That is worst of the week, but
paper hands.
Paper hands, Reddit, bums.
But Reddit did a little 5-second ad saying this week showed us underdogs or whatever can come out on top and shit like that.
Yeah, well, when you're late to the party, they don't come out on top.
I learned a big lesson. That's all.
Are you in on Dogecoin?
No. Yeah, a little bit.
Is it working?
On Dogecoin, it's up a lot. It goes up every day. It's at 8 cents, 9 cents now.
I got it 40.
4 cents?
4 cents, yeah.
I'd say it never hit 40.
My bad.
And then Tesla put $1.5 billion into Bitcoin today. So it fucking jumped like $5,000.
What is that, like 45K or something stupid?
Yeah, something stupid. Yeah, I had it at 39K or some 35K, and I sold it all. But yeah, it dumb Bitcoin on the rise.
Explain to me, like I'm 5 years old, what like Bitcoin is, because I still don't like. Is it actually anything?
So yeah, it's a currency. Basically, you can mine it, which is like there's like a limited amount of it.
What do you mean?
So as
like
so
coding.
It's like hit it with a hammer.
Yes, sure. But
Like,
with coding.
but like with coding.
So you have to,
Got it.
yeah. So you have to find it and like you unlock Bitcoin basically, I guess. And like as more is released, like there's just a limited supply of it. So like as more and more people use it, it drives the value up. But there's no like centralized bank or anybody that runs it. It's just like there's like 100 million Bitcoin available, and that's it. So if 100 million people are using, or if like one person's using it, then it's not really worth that much.
Mhm.
But if 100 million people are using it,
Right.
then it's a limited supply. Yeah, something like that. It's kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see what it comes. Dogecoin, that's a joke, but it's funny and it goes up and people are putting their money in it, and it's just a dog, and the memes are phenomenal. And every time you see a meme, you want to be in on it. So I got back in on it. And Penn is to the moon. There's stock talk.
Yeah.
Dude, so Bitcoin was at 9K in like March.
Yeah, we missed it.
Miss everything.
It's at 45 right now for the people at home.
That could get us an open bar, guys.
That's gonna be 100K someday.
I might not have a bar now. There might not be a bar.
Thank you,
this
AMC.
might be a sober ordeal. Do you have any way too early Super Bowl picks for next year? I think it's gonna be rematch. I want a rematch.
You're going rematch?
Yeah, it won't
Rematch
happen, but I
on that.
want it.
That sounds right, though. No, I think the Bills break through. I don't know.
I don't know how.
I'm taking Bills. Bills Super Bowl. Taking
Against
it.
who?
I don't know, but they're winning.
Okay.
As long as it's not Tom Brady, Bills. If it's Tom Brady, the Bills are losing. But if
If it's Tom Brady versus the Bills, I'm on Brady because he owns the Bills his whole career.
Yeah.
I want Brady to win if the Dolphins aren't involved. I want him to win. I just want him to keep
Bills.
winning.
You know what? Bills 49ers. Calling it.
Okay.
Who's the 49ers quarterback?
I'm gonna say they get Watson.
Wow. You think they
That would
ship
be
off
big
Jimmy
time.
G and a couple picks?
Yeah, I think they're done with Jimmy G.
You too. There's a lot of
Dude,
rumors
he
going
stinks.
around. He does stink. He's a handsome man though.
He is a handsome man, but he
Just keep him
stinks.
around.
I would say they might even get Newton over Jimmy G. I don't
know if that's much of an upgrade though.
If they can trade Jimmy G for picks and stuff, and then I don't know if they really want Jimmy G to be their quarterback next year. Like I'm
I don't
saying,
blame him.
I don't know.
Like Nick Mullins can run the offense too.
They signed Rosen to a 1-year deal.
Might as well
out.
give him a shot.
Look out.
Comeback player of the year.
I don't mind that though.
Shout out to me. I didn't find my early year predictions. I think I said them on the pod at some point, but I got MVP right. Called Aaron Rodgers MVP.
That was good.
Nice.
I don't know who I had as comeback.
I don't even remember
I
doing
think we
that.
all had Alex Smith. No.
Did we do that?
No.
I don't even remember doing this.
I did it. I know
think we did.
It.
Who was the one reporter that voted for Ben Roethlisberger? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, so comeback player of the year, Alex. Oh, yeah, we should have talked about that. Alex Smith, obviously, right? Comes back, almost breaks his life. Well, I didn't mean it like that. Basically, almost like somehow died from complications and infections. So, right, shoo-in for not only that, he leads his team to the playoffs. But someone thought Big Ben Roethlisberger deserves a vote for that. So Alex Smith did not get unanimous.
Well, if Alex Smith wasn't there, Big Ben wins.
Yeah.
But Alex Smith was there.
But there needs to be an investigation as to who that was. Like, revoke their rights to vote.
Speaking about people who vote, we need to change a lot of things in voting. I'm mainly talking about MLB. MLB,
yeah.
Those fucking voters that send in a blank ballot, you should never be allowed to vote.
That's why the MLB is going to die.
Dude, I cannot stand the MLB. Every time I hear a story about the MLB or like they do a fucking award show on a Tuesday night or some dumb shit like
during the NBA finals
or like dumb stupid, like it just makes me. I'm like, what? This sport is stupid. It's pointless. I'm telling you, I think hockey people have been saying this for 25 years, but hockey's going to overtake baseball slowly.
I hope it does, dude. Hockey's awesome.
Because hockey, I can watch hockey.
Yep, me too. Best live sport to watch there is.
It's easy.
I'm telling you. Baseball,
man. We need to start flipping some TV contracts. We need to get hockey on the air and make, let's make hockey a summer sport. Let's do it. The boys of summer.
Ooh, yeah. Also, one thing we didn't mention, Calvin Johnson is 35 years old and going into the Hall of Fame. 35.
Love it.
Brady's 43 and still winning Super Bowls.
Is he first ballot?
Yep.
Calvin? Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Wow.
Him, Peyton.
So are other wide receivers pissed about that?
Charles Woodson.
I don't know why you would be.
What'd you say, Sloth?
I said, are other wide receivers pissed about that? Because usually wide receivers aren't first ballot guys. I think the only guy is
just
like Jerry Rice, right?
Just T.O.
Because Randy Moss was.
Was Calvin Johnson better than T.O.?
I don't think he had a better career, but I do believe he was better, yes. Because he retired early. Randy Moss was first ballot.
Yeah, that's true. I know, but I feel like before that there wasn't a lot. I feel like there's a short list of guys that wide receivers that were first ballots. I'm telling you, I'm almost positive.
I didn't know that was like a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing either. Well, is the NFL weird? They only do a certain amount of like you only can get a certain amount of people in per year. Isn't that how they do it?
Yeah.
It's like a few offensive players and a few defensive players a year. It's not like by position or anything. Mm-hmm. It's like weird, right? How they do it?
Yeah. Because I think there's always like one from each position.
So there's only see, there's only 25 wide receivers in the Hall of Fame, and only 5 were on their first try.
Really? Who are the 5?
Wow.
This is an article about Randy Moss.
Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson.
Oh, Jerry Rice. See
if we can get it.
That's elite company.
Okay, wait. Well, Calvin Johnson wasn't on this yet. So Jerry Rice. Who else?
Randy Moss.
Well, okay, he's in this as well, so that doesn't count either. So you have Jerry Rice. There's 4 other ones. You're not going to get.
Oh, so Randy Moss and so there's 7.
Steve Largent.
Now, yep.
Really?
Good one.
Yep.
I only know him because of Madden.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like my dad's favorite player of all time.
All the other guys in 1983, 1978, and 1973. So it's like Paul Warfield, Lance Allworth, and Raymond Berry.
I know Lance.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I thought. So yeah, that's kind of crazy that Calvin got it.
That's like
nugget.
Top tier.
I think Larry Fitzgerald will be first ballot.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to be. Yeah,
he will be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like other who are like the great, like T.O. would have been if Randy Moss wasn't on the ballot. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
And also people hate T.O.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who else will be there. I mean, if DeAndre Hopkins keeps going crazy, if he gets a Super Bowl or something under his belt.
We have a few like wide receivers in the league who are just like incredible year after year. Like Julio, if he could ever win, he would be a first ballot.
Devontae Adams.
Right. But these guys just haven't really won anything. Not that Calvin Johnson won anything, but he was an exception. Like he's the greatest wide receiver I've ever seen in my life. Woody, you would say Randy Moss, but Calvin Johnson is he's the greatest player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, Megatron, man.
Megatron.
Okay, so rumors are starting to come out. Don't know if it's from anyone really or just the Eagles themselves, but apparently the Eagles are taking offers for the red-headed wonder, Carson Wentz. Rumors are Bears and Colts. Colts, obviously, Frank Reich. Do they have who has John DeFilippo, who was the quarterback when
Colts.
Wentz was good? The Colts do too.
And they have
Reich.
they have his QB coach too. What's his name, Sloth?
I don't know.
So he has a lot of ties to
whoever
the Colts.
whoever was with Doug Peterson's staff, whoever the QB coach was.
It was DeFilippo, wasn't it?
No, he wasn't
Yeah.
It's another guy, I forget his name, but he's
Gotcha.
also with the Colts.
Okay.
His name's if
We're
somebody
gonna
said his
trade
name,
up
I'd
the
be
Bears.
like, it's that guy.
I want him to get traded for Foles so bad.
Oh,
Make
that's
it
100%
happen.
what's gonna happen.
Please.
I mean, we
please,
got
please,
Ryan Pace and Howie Roseman on the same phone
Oh,
line,
my
so
God.
only bad things are going to come of this. What's going to happen is we're going to trade him. He's going to be super successful somewhere else. I think that's a given. Woody, you don't agree with that, but
Say it
you know,
again. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
that wherever he goes, he's going to be super successful.
I don't think so.
You don't agree with that? That's
I think
fine.
he's broken.
I think the Bucks were going to make the playoffs, so
Yeah, that's true.
you know how your outlooks usually come to wishing there.
Tuition.
I think intuition, whatever.
Tuition, gotta pay it.
If we get 2 first-round picks, you got to take a quarterback with one of them, right? So
Ugh.
Well,
I don't want to take quarterback.
you can't.
No, I didn't say you can. I don't want them to.
I mean, if you get 2 first-round, if you don't get Foles, you get 2 first-round picks, you need to draft a quarterback.
I wouldn't want them to take quarterback. No, I think Hurts.
We don't
is
have
fine.
a backup. We don't have a backup then.
No,
Unless you're going with Sudfeld.
You're gonna fall into this
But
same.
Foles can be the backup.
Okay, so when would you want to take a quarterback? No, I'm saying if you don't get Foles.
Oh,
So when
I
do you
think
take quarterback?
it's a given that if they trade with the Bears, I think Foles is in the deal. I think that's a given.
Okay, but if they trade him to the Colts and they don't get Foles
Okay,
and they get 2 first-round picks,
I think they just sign Josh McCown back on the squad.
Yeah. Guys, I don't.
No,
think
God.
you-
I don't
think you
want a
do
quarterback
this.
at all. I don't.
No.
I just
do
think
not
I
take a
think
quarterback.
I'm just saying that I don't know what round you take him. I'm saying if you don't get a quarterback in return, you can't. I don't think you're riding with Sudfeld. So as your backup, and I think you need a
Sign a
decent
vet.
backup. You need all right. We'll see. Anyways,
That's
I don't know.
that's what I would do if I'm the Eagles.
this team.
If you have 2 quarterbacks, you got 0 quarterbacks.
Yep.
Okay, but when you have a hurt quarterback and you have
Jalen Hurts
Sudfeld,
isn't hurt.
You have no quarterbacks, right? But he's a running quarterback.
He
so
doesn't
he's
have a
gonna get
history
hurt.
of getting hurt.
He's getting hurt.
If
That you can't just say because a quarterback is a running quarterback, he's guaranteed to get hurt. It's just not a thing.
Just saying. I mean, I think you have to have a decent backup in this league. I think you have to plan for injury. There's too many quarterbacks that go down every year, at least for a game or 2 or something. Not necessarily
fair.
losing for everything. Then I think you need a decent backup. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you're, when you had Wentz, you had Hurts as a backup. You had a good backup. That's what I'm saying. Either way, this team has a ton of fucking needs they need anyway. They need offensive line. They need to get rid of some bad contracts and Jeffrey and some other, older defensive players. They're going to have holes everywhere. So, I mean, if you can trade Wentz for a ton of fucking picks, I guess fucking do it. But I'd rather trade Hurts. But,
I mean,
whatever.
So if the Eagles can get a first-round pick this year and a first-round pick next year for Wentz, you absolutely do the deal. No questions asked. And I only say that because if he's turns out and he's great, okay. But if he sucks this year, you have nothing. Nobody is ever going to trade for him for anything. So you have to take 2 first-round picks while you can now because you still have I don't know. Jalen Hurts played 4 games. You can't really – we don't really know what he's going to be. From what I saw on the field, I think he can be okay. Is he going to be elite? No. Is he going to be a Pro Bowler? Maybe. Can he be Ryan Tannehill? Maybe. Is that going to win you games? It can. So I think he can be that kind of level quarterback. Not the powerful arm, but accurate and can get outside the pocket. So I think Hurts can be good.
I'm team tear this whole fucking team down. I'm team fucking trade everybody, man. Like you need to just build up this whole roster. You have no depth on this team.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. So if the Eagles get rid of Malik Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, Ertz,
Deshaun Jackson,
and Carson Wentz, they'll have $50 million in dead money next year.
don't care.
But that's only next year. After that, they're good.
Okay.
So it basically be like next year is kind of like you don't really have a lot of like money to play around with and go get people. But the year after that, you have a lot of money to play with.
Well, if you have them on the team, they're dead money. So you might as well trade them and get something for them and have some fucking depth on this team because we have absolutely none.
I agree.
No depth. Like if anybody goes down, it's instantly fuck. Who's our backup? Oh, this guy played Division II football his senior year. Actually played soccer. Guess what? He's our new middle linebacker. How many tackles does he have in his lifetime? 30. Great, great. And who's he got to cover? Fucking Travis Kelce. Wonderful. And there you go. So that's our fucking depth, dude. Every time it's like, who are these guys? Like, where are we finding these dudes that just happen to walk by the fucking NovaCare complex? Like, oh shit, he was cutting the bushes, and all of a sudden he caught one ball, one hand, and we thought, you know who we need a wide receiver.
Have you ever watched Vince Capaldi, The Invincible, what is that? Was that movie called?
Invincible.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mocky Mock.
Yeah. Great.
We're still doing it. That's our draft strategy.
If you can trade Wentz for two first rounders, you absolutely do it. And then by doing that, you say Hurts is the starter. I think drafting another quarterback with that is just
stupid.
A spin cycle. It's way too much capital. You're saying you need all these drafts.
I'm not saying you draft in top 6 or top 10. I'm saying if you get a first round pick that's like in the 20 to 30 range, you don't take a quarterback.
I don't think so. I think you build the talent.
It's the same thing over and over.
What about if second or third round?
But that's what happened with Hurts. Carson Wentz was the second overall pick and who was an MVP candidate 2 years ago.
Dude,
and then they draft Jalen Hurts, and then the fans want Jalen Hurts. You can't draft a quarterback. You can't.
If you let the fans' reaction determine your team, you're a fucking idiot.
But that's what happens every single year.
The Patriots draft a quarterback every year.
But in like
nobody thought. Not all the time and that late. I'm saying you have to draft a quarterback. Like you should have a quarterback. You can't just be like, well, we have a lot of first round picks, so we're just not going to take a quarterback because we think Hurts is the answer after 4 games. Hurts could fucking suck, guys. And then what? Then you skipped on a quarterback again. Like,
well, no, then you're bad, and then you have a top pick next year to take a quarterback.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if there's a guy there, I don't know the quarterbacks all in this draft. I'm just saying if the guy is there and you have a chance at him, you take him.
I would do 4th round.
You take him. You don't do this fucking thing of like, well, what if the current guy's feelings gets hurt? Well, who the fuck cares? If the fucking Cardinals did that, they still have Josh Rosen. So shut the hell up about it. It's just dumb to think that.
Josh Rosen didn't show anything, and then they're like, oh, Kyler Murray? Yeah, we're going to take this guy. That's not the case. We don't have – if we had the first pick, take Trevor Lawrence. But that ain't the case. You're taking – what do you want? Like, you want Mac Jones in the 31st pick? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying if a guy is there that's the best available and he plays quarterback, you take him no matter what.
No
matter what.
Sloth does this in franchise too.
He does. He cycles the quarterback.
And it worked out. It works out.
He does do this.
Dude,
oh man,
you quarterbacks make or break your team. If you have a weak-minded quarterback that can't take a little fucking competition, then you don't have a good quarterback.
But Jalen Hurts is that quarterback. He can take the.
Then why are you talking about his fucking feelings?
I'm not talking about his feelings.
I just think it's too much capital, and when you have so many other needs.
I totally agree with you. I think Sloth this is as bad of a take as you can get.
I think you're completely wrong. I think it's
as bad as a take you can get.
So let me ask you: when the Jaguars had Blake Bortles and they thought this was the guy, and then they took fucking Leonard Fournette with the 4th pick instead of drafting a quarterback, was that the right decision?
Depends who the quarterback was there.
I'm pretty sure the quarterback was like fucking Watson or some dumb shit.
You don't draft a running back in the 1st round to start with.
Yeah, if they thought Blake Bortles was their answer, yes, you do not take a quarterback at 4th overall.
I don't know, man. Okay. All right. Well,
Moving on.
Woody. What is he talking about?
I don't know, man.
what was that? What was that draft class?
I don't know.
13.
Hold on.
I don't know, man.
Oh, here we go. 2017.
Bortles was 17? Oh my God.
No. Leonard Fournette was 17. So they already had Bortles. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes went 10. All I'm saying.
Yeah, but the Chiefs traded up to get him. Like nobody.
So,
Patrick Mahomes wasn't on the radar.
I'm just saying that there was Deshaun Watson was there. I'm just saying there was other guys there. I'm sure the Jaguars wish they had. That's all I'm saying.
I would say hindsight's also 2020.
It is.
Sure.
Shout out Blake Bortles, but yeah. Moving on. Nerd alert. I only put this in because I don't know what gun to use in Warzone right now. I'm really struggling. I'm in an in-between. Every gun I use, I think it's becoming more clear that I'm the issue. I'm in a rut right now. And so I
think I might have something for you.
What do you got? I am open to suggestions. The growl is not working for me. So
okay. So growl's not working for you. Using the car.
I can't. I want to be a good sniper. I'm just not a good sniper.
HDR, man. Just let it ride.
All right. So you're not. So sniping's not for you. Is that what you're saying?
I tried running the FFAR in the car the other day. Great combo, but I wasn't hitting my shots. So I don't know if it was the day. I don't know. I'll revisit it.
That's what I was gonna say, Wood. You gotta. I think it's the car right now in this Warzone meta. It's like nobody knows what to run. So the car is a great gun because it takes one hit with a sniper, right? And the car is pretty mobile. Like the HDR is fine if that's what you want to use, but the car it has a better fire rate and you can move faster with it. So it's more of like I don't know. I think it's more versatile than the HDR. So we'll put it like that. But I think if you can run with a mobile assault, maybe try the CR 56, maybe mid-range and under, or the XM4 mid-range and under, and then you use the long shots with the car there. I think that's going to be the recipe for success right now in this meta Warzone.
Okay.
MP5 always great. I've been shredding with that. Okay. M13 seems to be a good one.
A lot of people be using M13. Yeah.
MP7 always a favorite of mine as well.
Gotta go Mac 10.
I love the Mac. I have no complaints with the Mac 10. It's just that other gun, man. I can't figure out the other gun.
Kilo's okay.
Yeah.
M13.
I just need the meta overpowered gun that everyone uses that I also use. Is basically what I'm saying. So they need to update.
Bruin, DMR.
Yeah. So yeah. I think we just have best worst of the week. I think my worst of the week is this whole meme stock AMC to the moon thing.
You still in?
Yes, still there. It's not
Hold the
looking
line.
good. I think we're the only ones holding.
I'm in.
You guys are crazy, man.
I can't hold the line. What's the point?
Take it out and buy the dip. You'll make all your money back. I promise.
It can't go any lower than it can.
Take it out. I want you guys to listen to me. Once it goes up,
we listened to you before, and now we're in a hole.
Be on the record and say you have paper hands.
I have paper hands. That's fine. No, I don't care. I sold the same day Dave Portnoy did. You should have too. Here's the thing. Sell. Take that money. Buy 2 or 3 shares of Penn.
Buy toilet paper.
And watch it go to the moon. Because it dipped today. It went down like 8% today. So I'm not a financial advisor. Yes, you're not. Hey. This is my first loss.
Sloth, you've made me a lot of money, so I'm not going to be Yeah.
This is my first loss. This is my first miss in the last 11 months. And you know what? Reddit made me do it. And it was fun. It was
fun.
For the people at home, Sloth told me to buy Penn when it was under $10, and now it's at $130. And Sloth also had me buy Plug Power at $4, and now it's at $70.
Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor.
Not a financial advisor, but you have made me a lot of money, so I'll be okay taking one hit.
Yeah. So stocks, I don't know. They're cool. We don't know what we're doing though.
Almost.
So get
That's
in the
my
game.
worst of the week. Best of the week.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is my best of the week? I don't know, dude. The moment when Brady just went at Matthew was freaking awesome. I loved it.
Got you going?
I was hyped. And I hate Brady. Like, I've come full circle, I guess. Dad, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
You're no longer allowed to be a Dolphins fan.
He's just so great.
Worst of the week. Gronk. That sucks. Yeah. Just missed opportunities.
F's in the trap.
And then you got spiked on twice.
Yep. Best of the week was me. Me just not feeling stupid. I felt like this game was the ultimate feel stupid bowl. Like, if the Chiefs flew out the Bucks, we were just gonna hear it from Scout. Oh, how did you guys not see this coming? It's
so easy. So
easy. Oh my God. So it was great to be on the other end of that and be able to be like, how did you not see this easy? It's not Brady. Like, so yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good feeling. Eat shit.
Thanks.
Oh, guys, the Super Bowl is in Los Angeles next year.
Kick me when I'm down.
Yep.
So are the Rams Super Bowl?
Absolutely not.
Home Super Bowl?
Nope. I was just saying that that's where it was.
Chargers home Super Bowl. Get ready. Out of nowhere.
I think I'm on the trajectory that I don't like Justin Herbert. I'm just going to say that now.
He's going to be good. And
so you don't like Justin Herbert because you're upset you don't have him on your team?
I haven't decided my angle.
Because you know he's going to be better than Tua.
I haven't decided my angle yet.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think I'm on the road that I don't like Herbert.
Yeah, you're not going to like him because you know what it is? You're going to have the Mitch Trubisky and Deshaun Watson comparison for you. I don't know if it'll get that bad, but I feel like you're going to have that comparison of like, oh, you could have had him.
I hope not.
Now, Tua just screams like Jared Goff to me. So, sorry.
That was deflating. That was not an answer he wanted.
No, it wasn't. But he's thinking about it. He's like, yeah.
Does Jared Goff bring Detroit to the playoffs?
No. Dude, Jared Goff, we've seen the best of him. Yeah, he's toast, man. He's going to help them get that top 5 pick.
I agree.
And
where do we have him ranked? Where do we have him ranked?
He's down the shit list for me.
You want
to know preseason?
We should pull those up. Yeah, we should pull those up.
I have it right here.
Yeah, let's see. Let's
Jared
go through
Goff?
our.
I think he's in our top 20.
I don't think
he for sure is.
Yeah, I think he might be in my top 15.
Sloth, you have Jared Goff at 16.
Yeah.
Scout, you have Jared Goff at 28.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have Jared Goff at 22. Yeah. So Scout and I spot on. Sloth.
Do we have any
for context? Sloth.
Phil Rivers.
Is 2 spots ahead of Goff at 14 with Kirk Cousins in between.
Jesus.
Exactly what I thought.
And
That's the worst list of all time.
He has Kyler Murray at 20.
And you know what? Hey, you know what? And those 3 guys all made the playoffs, and Kyler Murray didn't. So suck it.
Yeah.
Who made the playoffs? Kirk Cousins didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. The Vikings did it.
I had them winning the division. I have Kirk Cousins at 13.
Jesus. What are the other bad ones besides us with having Carson Wentz at 5?
Yeah, you guys. I had Wentz at 9. You guys.
I called Aaron Rodgers. I put Aaron Rodgers at 1.
Oh,
you
mine
didn't.
mine was having Brady.
I didn't have Aaron Rodgers at
I
one?
had
You had him at
Brady
3.
low or something.
Oh, who did I have at 1?
You had Mahomes. We had the same top 2.
Oh, I had Mahomes at 1.
Yeah.
Oh, Wilson.
Scout had
No,
Rodgers
I
at
got-
6.
Oh, I got made fun of for having
Little low,
Rodgers in
little
the
low
top
for
3.
Rodgers there.
I got. That's what it was. You guys roasted me for having Rodgers in the top 3.
I don't know if we did that.
I think we definitely
yes, you
roasted
Yes, you did.
having Wentz over Rodgers. Scout.
Fair.
That was my Wentz at 4 and Rodgers at 6 or some dumb shit.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
What do I have a 5?
You went from Wentz at 4 to ship him for whatever you can get.
Who's at 5, Lamar?
5 is Deshaun Watson. You have Lamar at 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had Josh Allen at 20.
Damn.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. So
My list isn't that bad. If you with Carson Wentz and Aaron Rodgers, those 2 were bad, but the rest of it seems pretty good.
you have Brady at 13.
Well, that's what it is. It was Carson Wentz basically
Stafford at 10.
flipped
That was
them.
where your
over,
whole list. That was where your list went to shit when you took Brady out of the top 10.
Yeah.
I explained my
Okay.
thought process.
Yeah.
And it
It's
was wrong, but it was okay.
So we can kind of use this chart as our value trades. So you should be getting a lot in return for Wentz, is what I'm gathering here.
Well, I mean, he's
His value
probably
just dropped off.
he's down. Like he's definitely out of the top 15 for me right now.
Yeah, I think he's broken. Done. Beyond repair. Anything else before we take off? Anything to keep your eye on during the week?
Yeah, the Sixers are good at basketball.
Still
And
good.
Jose Canseco is a terrible boxer.
True. He took a dive.
Yeah, that sucked. I don't know if anybody watched that, but that was lame.
I did not, but I believe you. I saw like a replay. That's pretty bad. All right,
Billy football.
we'll be back next week. Follow us everywhere. Do it, please. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Comment on the video.
Ooh, comment.
Twitch. I've been going live on Twitch. If Scout ever figures out his device, I think he's given up.
I just don't. I went live, but I don't have the capture thing to post it.
You'd have it. You just
I
don't know
have
how
it,
to
but I don't know
work
how
it.
to work it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be back because we no more football until September. So,
Yo, Woody, we
Thanks.
should post the list and then have everybody comment who had the worst list.
worst list. Okay.
Worst pick on the list. Besides Carson Wentz, we're taking that out. That
It's
doesn't
gonna be
count.
It's gonna be Josh Allen. That's gonna be worse than this.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
I don't know. Philip Rivers at 10 is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Peace out.